And this is powerful. Once you give someone a paycheck, their brain turns off.
Correct.
Because it's
And then the promise of a pension
right,
and job security.
which is kind of a paycheck in disguise.
Correct.
After you stop working. Back to that old analogy, give the man a fish, eats for the day, teach him to fish, eats for life.
Relax. I'll be right back shortly.
If you learn never to work for money, you'll be a rich man.
Yes, of course, you'll be rich. But how? Is it through your job? Then this should answer your question. Bill Gates, self-made billionaire and a college dropout. Mark Zuckerberg, self-made billionaire and a college dropout as well. Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man who became an orphan at the age of 8. So what about you that you spent lots and lots of years in school? You buried your head within your books. You studied very, very hard day and night. The cycle keeps repeating itself for days, months, and years. All alone to get good grades and find a secure job. So right now, are you a billionaire employee? Absolutely not possible. I guess you are getting the message gradually. Because if you subscribe to the normal dogma and you follow the script of go to school, get good grades, and secure a safe job, then you are directly preparing yourself to work for money and not preparing yourself to make money and have money work for you. After all the years spent in school, you may realize that school didn't prepare you for the real world you are facing or about to face if you are not facing it currently. The 3 billionaires which I mentioned obviously didn't get rich through school, which indicates that getting rich today is no longer tied to the antiquated and old school system due to changes and evolutions that are constantly taking place every single day. Speaking of which, I'm not trying to underestimate the value of schools. Every society, community, and country at large needs doctors, lawyers, engineers. But what I'm trying to say instead is that school and money are two separate, distinct, unrelated, and independent subjects. School is some way dependent on money because if you don't have money, you may not be able to afford scholastic education. But getting rich today is in no way dependent on school. Look at these young guys out there, Iman Gadzhi, Sebastian Georgiou, and Jordan Welch, who did not complete college education and have all made millions. Moreover, this billionaire company employs over thousands of workers who are much more knowledgeable than these billionaires when it comes to school, but know almost nothing when it comes to the subject of money. And also due to their poor mindset and state of mind, don't realize that they are just making their boss richer and richer. You spend your time, you use your blood, sweat, and also put in your energy into your boss business, which keeps on growing and growing, and the boss keeps on getting richer and richer by using your resources. At this junction, I have a tough question for you. As an old man working at a job, I mean as an employee, what happens when your boss announces downsizing and you are on the blacklist? How do you go about your financial matters? Do you think you will get another job at that age? How do you cope with lack of money when you have no planted investment? Then this should keep you thinking. Now the only solution for you right now is to stick around till the end of this video, because in the later part of this video I'm going to be telling you how you can achieve financial freedom and no longer having to worry about money any longer for the rest of your life. These two abbreviations are the key to building a large company or a very successful business by using other people's time and other people's resources to grow your business. Now, hypothetically, you wake up as early as possible in the morning, hastily heading to your job after taking the small cup of tea or even without tasting anything, just to get to work and get things done. While your boss is still in his bedroom, sleeping comfortably and has the freedom to get up whenever he wishes. You finally get to work and pour hours of your time and resources into his business to keep running smoothly. And right now, he's just getting up from bed. You don't realize this because of the paycheck that was handed over to you, because paychecks instantly switches off the brain when someone gets it. You just keep working for years and years. You keep on pouring your resources into his business, and he keeps on amassing tons and tons of money day after day, year after year. In a nutshell, now you are caught in both the money trap and the rat trap, meaning you have to keep working and working for the rest of your life if you still want to have money in your pocket. Now you've decided to quit your job, or still retirement has set in without any solid financial plan and investments on ground. And unfortunately, your boss company is no longer operating on the defined benefit retirement plan, meaning your pension no longer exists. You can't get pension any longer. But instead, his company is now operating on the defined contribution retirement plan, meaning you'll be left over with only what you and your boss company set aside as contribution during your working days. But simply because you were caught in the rat trap and money trap, there was no room for contribution. Even to save was extremely challenging. Now you are left with nothing, you can't get a job, and to start investing is quite late. Once again, how do you go about your financial issues? How do you cope with your financial dilemma? Do you want to go poor? Obviously, nobody wants that. Then your boss is just using you. Now, stand upright and ponder about it.